I can do that, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the rest I can auto pay. So now it's a 5/5 trample menace and all of that good stuff. And I think this is the play, right? I think this is the play. I think we got the win. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to another video on the channel. Today's video is going to be another all-out brawl episode. This time is going to be Sokka Tenacious Tactician. This is what you guys chose for this week's episode. It's episode 24. I can't believe we have done 24 episodes of this already. But before we get started, I just want to say one thing. You should follow me on Instagram and TikTok and everywhere else, basically. Links are all in the description. During the month of December, so for 31 days, we're going to be opening one pack at least a day, one magic, Pokemon, or One Piece pack. And in January, I'll be giving some stuff we pull to a couple people. I will create a post explaining the giveaway rules, so you really should be following me there so you can maybe win some cool stuff, hopefully. Let's get into the deck now. So in case you don't know, Sokka Tenacious Tactician is a new avatar commander. You pay one generic, one blue, one red, and one white. It's a 3/3, it has menace and prowess, and it says other allies you control have menace and prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 white ally creature token. So basically, I try to build this deck with 2 or 3 ways in my mind to win. What we want is a bunch of creatures. Guide of Souls is not an ally, but you all know what Guide of Souls can do, and the deck has white, so I'm playing Guide of Souls, period. So we have a bunch of allies here, as you can see. I will try to put them all in one place so that you guys can really take a look at the quantity of allies we have and the quality as well. This is a lot of newer cards. This new set is pretty crazy, so we have a lot of cards, as you can see. Like I'm gonna do this. These are all allies. Again, another one. Appa is also an ally. Mondrak is not, but it's another way of winning that I'll explain after, which is pretty simple. If you guys know what Mondrak does, this will come in as an ally, and Katara is also an ally. So we have all of these cards as allies. Guide of Souls isn't one, but you know what it does. Like I said before, a bunch of allies that do a lot of things. Like this gives indestructible, this when it dies scries or puts counters, this creates a token, this draws cards and gains you life, this creates tokens and gives your creatures +1/+0, this gets counters and draws cards, this taps a creature and that creature doesn't untap while you have Tylee on the battlefield. This has haste and creates an ally. This airbends something, so it's protection plus it's an ally. This creates tokens and puts a counter on that token for each permanent you own that your opponents controls. So if you give tokens to your opponents that don't really matter, you can make huge tokens. Akoda is protection, Appa is protection, Roaming Throne doubles triggers and it has a good body, and Katara creates allies, also makes your creatures bigger. Mondrak doubles the amount of tokens you create, which is fantastic. Rally the Ranks gives counters to creatures. Stormcatch Mentor makes instants and sorcery spells cheaper. Team Avatar helps when you have a creature that you want to attack alone. Like if you have a bunch of allies, that creature is going to be huge, so it's pretty good. Shared Animosity gives +1/+0 whenever a creature you control attacks for each other attacking creature that has a creature type with it. So everything is going to be an ally basically, because we also have Maskwood Nexus that creates tokens and makes everything ally. So you can actually put other creatures here that I haven't. This was just my choice. War Leader's Call makes things bigger and pins your opponent. Impact Tremors pins your opponent. Artist Talent makes things cheaper and draws cards as well. Do not forget about that. Rhystic Study draws cards. Patchwork Banner makes things bigger and adds mana. Sokka's Charge gives your allies double strike and lifelink during your turn, so fantastic for attacking. A Chroma's Wheel is a game finisher. Anointed Procession doubles triggers. Avatar's Wrath serves as protection. Settled Direction serves as protection. We also have Wartime Protesters as an ally. Banner of Kinship makes everything huge if you put it late game. Kindred Discovery will draw you a lot of cards, and Elspeth serves as removal, a finisher with a 0 ability, and if you +1, it creates tokens, plus doubles every other token you put. JESKAI Revelation, you all know what it does. So the rest is basically sorceries, instants that serve a multitude of purposes, a lot of newer cards. I'm gonna let the videos and the gameplay speak for themselves. I think you will see how this deck works. I think you will like this. This is a pretty decent list in my opinion. Not the best one, I'm sure. I think you should try this deck. Let me know down in the comments if you do. And yeah, like I said, the intro has gone long enough. I'm gonna just let you guys see for yourselves in the gameplay. So let's play some games. My microphone was muted until now. I'm great at this. I'm fantastic. You have never seen something as good as this, I can guarantee you. Like I was saying for the past 5 minutes. This deck is great, man. I've been having so much fun with it. Honestly, been playing it a lot since like the beginning of the week or something like that. And I win more than I lose, for sure. So, you know, pretty good. Cannot complain at all about that. So, now, it's kind of indifferent. I will have 5 mana. 5 mana means I can Sokka, maybe? No? No, I think I can. I think I will. Enter stab. Let's see. Let's risk it. It's a mono green deck. How bad can it be? Plus, I can also give it Shroud. I forgot about that. So, how bad can this be actually, right? Okay. Truthful Sproutsire. Whenever a sapling you control this combat damage to a player, create a many. Okay. Perfect. I'll go with white because it's completely indifferent. Let's be honest. I think I'm gonna go with Suki, and then most likely Rising of the day. It's gonna gain haste, right? Because it's a legendary. Well, actually, all of them gain haste, so I guess it's time to go all out and be very aggressive. And next turn I will be able to 3 top freedom fighters and accumulate wisdom and hopefully finish out the game, maybe. Sorry, my allergies are kind of going crazy. Okay, so I'm not gonna finish out the game because this is gonna export. It's gonna create 5 saplings, I guess. So they'll be able to, yeah, they'll be able to double block easily. Well, that isn't terrible. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Invasion reinforcement. Pay 2. Still have enough to accumulate wisdom. I think that works. Kinda. So I'll do that. I will go with, I don't think it matters that much. Okay, so now we'll see the blockers because all of them have prowess as well. and we might get something good out of this also. We did, but we don't really have mana to play it, unfortunately, so that sucks. Still, our opponent goes to just 4, and we can okay, so I thought we could. I'm going to put that on Suki. I thought we could actually play the 3 top freedom fighters because we still got 3 there. Okay, tribute to the world tree. Haste. It's exploring. I don't think our opponent can really get out of this. We're gonna block there. Well, green has a lot of fighting the masses is happening, so probably can, but okay. That is too expensive. I have nothing, so I can actually also just go with this, attack with those 2, or go with that. Also go with that. This is weird, man. I kind of don't want our opponent to... Are these allies? They are. Okay, so I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna draw 2 cards because I'm going to... These are allies, right? Right. I'm going to send those 2 into the... They don't have prowess or menace, just haste. Okay, we got another land, and this one is actually fantastic. Obviously, it's just gonna block, no worries. We knew that already. We're gonna be creating more and another land, so we actually are living life right now. Might not seem like it, but we are. So only 1, it's enough for that. I will surveil and see what we'll get. Legend of Kuruk is actually pretty good as well. We are letting our opponent do a lot of bad things for us, but because he's going to attack, I'm not gonna block with Suki, obviously. So he's just gonna create a crap ton of 3/3s because of the tribute to the world tree. But oof, Boseiju sucks, man. I hate the fact that I'm gonna block there. Actually, I don't want our opponent to create even more unless he gives it trample. No, just +1/+1 and X proof. Okay, so that dies. I do not necessarily mind if our opponent just do I want to search? I will decline actually because I want Legend of Kuruk to stay on top. He's gonna create a bunch of tokens, so I'm gonna do this. Put 2 cards in the library. I will put both creatures, I think, and maybe that one will stay on top. I will most likely just Avatar's Wrath, and then I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 available still, so I can Avatar's Wrath and either Aang or the Legend of Kuruk, which will most likely be the Legend of Kuruk. But if I do this 1, 2, I'll only have 2. Oh, I can protect. No, I have to do this, so I'll choose one of these. and the rest goes immediately out the window. Like, our opponent can replay everything, but I'll just play that now. Getting that that card advantage is good. Sure. I'll get the land. Can't play it, but I'll get the land out of the way. We could have scried it to the bottom, but I think we need a lot of land right now. I think we let our opponent kinda come back into the game, which sucks, but it is what it is. What did we lose? Oh, lightning waves. Okay, I'm not super worried about that one. Our opponent can play the other one. Oh, fuck. That's an interesting one. Okay, so scry and draw. Ooh, that's a good one, actually. That is a good one. I like that. I'll take that one to the bottom now. So I will have 3 available, so I'll go with that. Drawing a card. Ooh, that's also that's also a good one, but I will go with that because now I'm creating, tokens, drawing cards over that, and we can play that if needed, if we need to block something or whatever, because it makes it flying for strike, lifelink, and X-proof, which is going to be fantastic for us. But I do not know how this is gonna go, so we'll see. Yes, fog. So we can just block there. This doesn't give haste, just indestructible, right? Yeah, so who cares? I will enter the avatar state, I think. No, I won't, because I want to keep the X-proof, so I'll just block with that little one there. I was going to, just because maybe our opponent could whiff or something, but I don't think we were that lucky. Sorry. So we play the land. We can activate that. It's for 3, so it's a lot of mana, but that's not terrible. And now let me see this. Wireband 6. I don't have that for now, so I will play the 3 top freedom fighters. We are putting creatures on the board. We are creating what's it called, tokens. We are drawing cards, so pretty good. Ooh, Iceberg is actually awesome. Ooh, and Risk 630 as well. Oh, damn it, man. Okay, so he's gonna get a Kenrith's transformation. That is pretty obvious, and we still have 4 mana available, so I think I'm just going to pass turn right now. I mean, we can attack with Sokka, so I think that's what I'm going to do with Sokka and the 3 top freedom fighters. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I completely forgot we would be drawing more cards, so that's also fantastic. Okay, a fog. That's fine. It just utilized this fog. Impact Tremors. That is also very interesting. I can also play that. If I play that, I'll be creating more stuff. I'll have 3 mana. Yeah, I can enter the avatar state and I can steal Aang's Iceberg, for example. So I will definitely go with that. I need to discard the card. I don't need to, but I will. I'll actually discard Aang. Good game. And I'll go with that. I'll take out the polluted delta, and now let's see what happens, because our opponent will play something, I'm sure. But we have some blockers. I think that's what he's banking on. Okay, so I will go with that there. Everything becomes, and we got the win. So, little touch and go. The game started off very poorly for us, with me forgetting to unmute my mic, but I think after we'll kind of let our opponent get back into the game, we actually control things pretty well. This was harder than I thought it would be, but we got the win in the end, and that's the most important thing. So let's get into another one. Okay, guys, so let's see what Tonka saw as with the Keranos, God of Storms. Each of your turns, draw, and 3 damage to any target. Okay, so that's dangerous. That is not great for us, but we will keep. I even rhymed a little bit, so I'm going to go with white and red because we have blue there. So Avatar's Wrath is good, I'll take that. We will play Momo next turn because no lands. And worst case scenario, we'll have to either rally the ranks or accumulate wisdom. Okay. Thank you. I will scry. That is good. That is definitely good, but I don't think I want that one now. I'll definitely take the land, but I don't think I want that one. So I'll play Katara. I think we need to try and keep a little bit of pressure. Oh, god damn. Yeah, that's gonna go well. I completely forgot this dude even existed. So rally the ranks, ally, and I will attack. Obviously, our opponent, I don't think will do anything, and I'll just make Katara a little bit better, bigger, and I'll try to accumulate wisdom at the end of the turn. Fever's Vision. Beginning of each player's end step, the player draws a card, the player has 4 more cards. Okay. He still has 2. This one I definitely don't know what it does. Okay, and he can still equip that onto the BV. And now it has Ward 1. I will still do this either way. Okay, so that is good. That is definitely a good one. I think Kindred Discovery will be good for us here. We just need another land and we got it. Fantastic. So Kindred Discovery, ally, because now we will be drawing some more cards, you know, which is good. Okay, we have land 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. We already have 7 mana, but we do not have what's it called, a way of utilizing those 7 mana. So next turn I will most likely Avatar's Wrath, because that is a lot of stuff, a lot of damage we're taking. We're gonna go down to 4. We're gonna go down to 2. Oh, no. So it's only when, if the player is your opponent. Ah, okay, so it's only at the end of my turn. Okay, so I got it. So we will go with, let me think, because I will Avatar's Wrath. We need to play a land. I can gain 3 life. First, let me do this. I'll go get a simple planes because that's going to be helpful. And I can do that. Target Katara, everything goes there. Draw another card, which is decent enough. We're gonna go down to 1, I think. Yeah, we're gonna go down to 1. Dangerous, but we're risking something here. Okay, Bria. Prowess. Okay, cannot be blocked. If there's nothing else here, I will try and do this. Let's see if it works. Okay, it did. Perfect. We're up to 4. Again, dangerous as hell. We need to be smart here. I can go with Sokka, see what we get. Because we might draw a land. We didn't, but Swords to Plowshares is a decent one. Okay, I have to do this. We're gonna go get a mountain. And now we can Chromatic Lantern. And we got the win. That was fantastic, man. That was very, very, very good, actually. We were going to Chromatic Lantern, you know, making everything a little bit bigger, creating a token because it's a non-creature spell, which would be helpful to block, I guess. But the thing is, I don't know why our opponent just quit. We were not going to win this turn. We would have a Swords to Plowshares for the VV, but I don't know if that would be enough. Either way, I think we played this decently well. I'm very happy with the win. Let's get to another one. Today's bad ADHD brain days, so... Okay. We have 4 lands, 2 of them have... yeah, I think it's kind of indifferent. We're gonna get the 5th land, and after that we will stop trying to get more lands. Everyone's playing with Fire Lord Azula. A fantastic card. Very, very, very good. For sure. Why does it feel like I see the same cards all over again? Like, this deck has 99 cards and there are but I've played over 50 games of with this deck, and there's cards I have never seen or very rarely. Like, let me see, some Airbending Lesson I've seen, but it's not a lot. Team Avatar is not a lot.
Another day, another job.
Okay, so already scary. What does this do? Cost 1 less. Cost 1 less. Jesus Christ. Everything costs 1 less for him. Okay, so I'm gonna put this one tap. There's not a lot I can do, and I'm gonna just Lightning Greaves, and next turn I'll try and play Sokka and attach Lightning Greaves to it. And hopefully I'll be able to, after that, Avatar's Wrath or something like that. I should have went with the starting town actually, but screw it. I don't really need more than 4 mana, so let me see some okay. The game doesn't want me to write it out, so let's see what happens. He probably is going to die immediately. Oh my god, this mouse is annoying me. No attacks. It has Shroud, Haste, Menace, Prowess, so all good stuff. A lot of good stuff. Yeah, but next turn I cannot choose Sokka, I don't think. As that is very cool. That is a very good deck. Or very interesting deck. I don't know how good it is, but interesting it is. Because of the Shroud, I don't think I can actually do that. will have to. Like, I cannot let things just I'll take out the starting town. Just stay here all willy-nilly with so much going on. So I will Flooded Strand. I'll go with an Elegant Parlor. I want to see what I'll get next. Nagna Kel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll actually take it just because of that. So this one has Shroud, so I'm not going to be able to keep my creatures safe. So I'll have to keep one of his. Or I can just hang. Yeah, I will try and hang during our opponent's turn. I think that's the difference. Okay. I don't feel safe. So I will... I was going to say I will block, but I will not block. I have to take out Distant Melody. Was a land. So let me go with that. Oh right, I can just do this as well. So I think I will take out Fire Lord Azula. Why not? I'll take 4. Will I take 4? Yeah, I'll take 4. He will most likely just replay the Fire Lord Azula, which is perfectly fine by me. Because what I'm gonna do next turn is I'm gonna put Lightning Greaves on Aang if I can, because I don't know if I will, obviously, and Avatar's Wrath, and that way take everything out. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, and the turn after try to Cyclonic Rift. So I will pass that there. I will attack because of course I will. And now I will try to Avatar's Wrath. I'll select that. Everything goes. And I will go with that there. Okay, so that kind of worked out. Our opponent can just replay everything, no worries, but you know. Okay. I wouldn't mind if our opponent didn't play Kefka this turn. That would be fantastic. He can replay everything else. Just leave Kefka out of it because we kind of need the... Okay, I'm going to hang again. Okay. I'll take that one out. Oh, that is a good one. That is a very good one, I'm not gonna lie. So now we have 2 very good cards. If our opponent plays Kefka, we can just JESKAI Revelation or something. Or try to at least. Okay, I'll let that one go. I'll let that one go.
Chance of storms
Heal,
tonight?
yes.
100%.
Come on. Yeah. Okay, so now I will try and put that one there, and I will try and kill that thing there. Okay, perfect. If our opponent plays Kefka, now we can just discard one of these, you know. So I don't even know if he can. Against flashback. Okay, so what does he have? Big Spore, Thrill of Possibility, and Brainstorm. So nothing too worrying for now.
Power coupling secure and
We gotta remind ourselves that we do have um, a cyclonic rift, so with the right draw or in the right situation, we might, I wouldn't say finish the game next turn, but you know. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have enough to overload, but I would like to, you know what, I'm gonna play that. Go get an island. We have enough to overload, but if we risk 30, we won't. We will only have 5, and that's very risky. I don't think we can die next turn. We can also go with that. I think I'm going to be greedy. Because we have a lot of stuff, you know. I will attack with, well, not all, but those two there. And I think that's enough. I don't think our opponent can kill Sokka, so let's see. We might have made a huge mistake there, but if he Kefkas, we'll just take out the Jasmine Dragon Tea Shop. Okay. Let's see if he pays. I'm pretty sure he will. He has a lot of mana. He, our opponent, I don't know. Obviously, I don't know. So I'll take out Jasmine Dragon Tea Shop to land. Right now, I think we are somewhat solid. Okay, so now he cannot play, which is which is fantastic. And we got protection, which is even better. I can do that, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the rest I can auto pay. So now it's a 5/5 trample, menace, and all of that good stuff. And I think this is the play, right? I think this is the play. I think we got the win. There we go. We were very, very greedy. We tried to make our board as wide as possible. Our opponent played a very interesting deck with Baral and Ral. Baral and Ral. Or Ral and Baral, as you prefer. Kefka, Firelord, Azula. So very interesting deck for sure. Zuko, we copied some crazy spells like Big Score, but I think that we utilized our weapons like JESKAI Revelation pretty well. We got a lot of mana, which also helped, and the Cyclonic Rift, just a game finisher in this situation. We were going to have a lot of power on the board. We would still have one more that we could utilize just to make sure everything would go our way, so pretty decent. Let's get into another one. Scions of the Earth Spider. Okay. So you can play Secluded Courtyard and Momo, right? And then we pray. Basically, that's it. But I'm taking this because tonight's recording has been insane. The deck has been working perfectly until tonight. Until right the moment I started recording, man. It's incredible. It's like it feels like I'm recording or something, you know. Obviously, this is a tinfoil hat moment. I don't believe the game feels. I just started recording, so it goes to crap. But the last like 3 or 4 games I've been mana screwed like it's no one's business. And I guess it's something that's gonna continue for like a couple more at least. but I chose this crappy hand, so okay, so we are just gonna pass turn because we have 2 mana rocks right here, right there. Look at these two beauties. Oh my god, we got a land. That's gorgeous. Counter? No counter. Okay. So let's see if this is the point where our opponent kills Momo. Don't exile it, please. Okay. I guess our opponent realized it didn't make a lot of sense to waste a removal or a bounce or whatever spell. What does this have? Some step, may discard the card. If you do, you draw. Okay. I could use that. I just don't want to. So I'm gonna Chromatic Lantern. And I think I'm just gonna pass turn. Momo will stay here to either block. I can take 2. But I kind of want to Endwalker and Swords to Plowshare something. Okay. We will just take the... Okay, so nothing happened. So we're definitely not gonna... We're gonna go with those 2 because we're not gonna play them, definitely. Thundering Falls. Banner of Kinship, we'll take that. We're not gonna play them now, but we will play them. Okay, so it adds a mana of any color. Either way, I forgot about that. So we will still be able to utilize the Swords to Plowshares, which is pretty much what I want to do. On Scions of the Earth Spider, I guess. It does not have Proud or X-Proof or whatever, so all good there. Okay, our opponent goes back to 24, so all of these Momo attacks meant nothing. Which is kind of crazy, but all good. And we got the win for absolutely no reason. So after like 4 or 5 ridiculous games, and you can probably tell by my tone of voice right now, where, don't get me wrong, the same thing happened in this game too, like only 4 lands, but our opponent also took a little while to get to the 5th land, and it was tapped, and we got 2 mana rocks, which our opponent really didn't. But after 4 or 5 games, we finally managed to get a win. I think it was given. I didn't do anything special to actually get this win, but we'll take it. Let's get into another one. Okay, guys, so I will try and get one final game, one final win for you. Something a little bit more interesting that actually showcases what this deck does. It's just a 2-lander, but I think I'll keep. We have Swords to Plowshares, we have a little bit of card draw. Lunatic Pandora, so this is gonna be... okay, Scry and Surveil. I will play 2 life. No, I'll play that. That's gonna be helpful when Sokka or something more important comes into the battlefield, so... he could do that on my turn, but I appreciate it either way. So we only have 2 left. Honestly, I've played like 4 games not recording, and this didn't happen once, man. In fact, the last game I played was just freaking amazing, and then I start recording and I get no lands. Like, this can't be on purpose, man, honestly. That is insane, bro. Okay, so I'm gonna do this right now. There's no point not to. Like, I'm not gonna risk our opponent countering. That is fantastic. Love it, love it, love it. I will take all the land. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Next turn we can actually play Sokka if we want to, and if our opponent doesn't um you know, counter or whatever. Or that's a lot of mana. That is a lot of mana. I think I'm going to risk Akoda first. Let's see. Like, if our opponent wants to counter this one, that's perfectly fine. I knew that was gonna happen, so I'm glad I didn't go with Sokka. We'll go with the planes. I'll go with Katara. Let's do the same thing exactly. Like, if our opponent just wants to counter this, eventually he will run out of counters. He has to. Please tell me you will. I cannot deal with this anymore. Nah, I'm pretty sure you will eventually. Okay, Omen of the Sea. Try to and draw. Don't know if this is the time he will run out of counters, but we'll see. Hold Still Heart. Okay, I'll definitely take that. Sora is coming in. Lands, am I right? I guess you are, buddy. I guess you are. I don't know if that's what's missing for him, but... So, now this gives indestructible, not X-proof, so any bounce spell or something like that, which, you know, we're playing against blue, so our opponent is bound to have. Okay, so we can have some fun here. I'm gonna go with this one. I think this one is a little bit better. Being a little bit aggressive is always nice. We're gonna draw another card. I want Iroh. Do I want more land? I don't think so. And I can actually play Iroh Tea Master. It's gonna create a food token. And at the beginning... Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna give him the food token. And I will create a token for myself. Okay, so things are happening. Let's see. We have a lot of mana, so even if our opponent Cyclonic Rift, even though that would really suck, we wouldn't be like completely out of it. And next turn we can Frantic Search and we can Team Avatar, so... This is an interesting deck our opponent is playing with, but I don't know what the end goal is. I see a lot of surveilling and stuff like that, so we'll see. And Roaming Throne is actually very, very, very good. Airbending Lessons. I think I want both. And I think I want Airbending Lesson. Because I will try and Roaming Throne right now. We'll still have 4 mana available. Five mana available, which is very good. So let's see what kind of counter our opponent has. Because I'm going to assume it's a counter. Cryptic Command. Counter, return. Okay, so it chose those two. Let me think. I can just airbend Sokka, which makes him cheaper, right? I think. Am I missing something here? I don't think I am, but okay. Decline. Resolve. We lost Roaming Throne, which sucks, but I'm going to replay Sokka. Everything has menace. Oh, I have to. So okay, you can have that. Then I guess. And I'll attack with that, and that's it. I'll attack with those two. We can block one, loses the 1/1, but Matoya still survives. Or he can just choose to take 6. Nope, it's not gonna work, buddy.
I will miss you forever.
You have to double block something. Okay, next damage. I don't know why it always does this. Really do not understand why I would why I would in my mind prefer to not kill a creature just to deal more damage to something. Okay, that sucks, but it is what it is. I guess we lost Sokka, but we have Team Avatar, which is very good. Okay, our opponent is going all out with the scries. Don't really know how to deal with that. But we will figure it out. We have to kinda. Okay, more land, not ideal. Oh, don't tell me you're gonna quit, man. Yeah, sure. I'll go with that. Why not? And I'll actually frantic search as well. We could have impact tremors, I forgot about that, but I'm going to frantic search. We'll see what we'll get. And we still have a lot of mana,
I will miss you forever.
so that's not terrible. I'll actually discard these two. And I'll untap that, and Sokka. Just for the hell of it. And yeah, I'll just attack with everything. You can have that one that cannot block. And I'll just attack with everything. And that one cannot block, so let's see what our opponent does. He blocks there. Or there. Okay, that's fine. What does this do? Against firebending. Yeah, that really does nothing for us. Okay, so we're gonna end turn. Team Avatar is good for when a creature attacks alone, but it does not give trample, so okay. I don't know why our opponent just said good game, to be honest. Okay, good game, man. We were going super wide, I guess, but I don't think our opponent was completely out of it. Like, I don't know what our opponent has in hand, of course, but he had a food token, so technically he had 7 life. It still had 3 mana available. He had 2 decent blockers. Maybe our opponent didn't really have anything, but he was gonna get at least one other creature. So I don't know. I'm glad we got a final win. It was a decent one. I think we maneuvered the game pretty decently as well against counter heavy deck. We were patient. We put Sokka in, then we kind of got screwed by Prisoned in the Moon. But apart from that, everything went kind of according to plan. But this was it, guys. This was the video. I really enjoyed this deck apart from yesterday night. Yesterday night was terrible, man. If I have started playing this deck only yesterday night, I would have completely redone that. But luckily I started like on Monday or Tuesday, and the deck performed for most of the time. Obviously it's not a 100% win rate, but definitely more than 50, 55, 60. This deck can go crazy really fast, especially if he has Sokka on the battlefield. I always try to build decks thinking of 2 or 3 ways to win. So with Sokka, I kind of went with the token / ally strategy, right? With cards like Elspeth and Mondrag to double the tokens you create. Elspeth is also a game finisher. I don't remember if I still have a Chroma's Memorial in the deck. I might have removed that, but I have a Chroma's Will. I think that's the name. I have several ways to finish the game. all my creatures having, or most of my creatures having prowess and menace is crazy. I wanted to try and build this with shrines in mind because they are non-creature spells, most of them at least. They would help with creating things. Maskwood Nexus would make everything a shrine, would make everything an ally, you know, everything would be everything. So I think that would be a pretty good way of building this deck as well. But let me know down in the comments if you guys would like to see that build with Sokka, meaning Sokka plus a bunch of shrines, you know, just something different. I think it will work pretty well, and I think it would synergize great. So let me know if you guys want to see that. I will ask in the comment if that's something you would like to see, so please respond there. I had a lot of fun with this deck except yesterday night. Like yesterday I was losing my shit, man, not gonna lie. But apart from that, really fun commander. I think you really should try. I've played against a bunch of Sokkas and it's like 50-50. I won a bunch, I lost a bunch, so pretty fun. Avatar is actually a great set, in my opinion, at least from what I've been playing. Let me know what you guys think about the deck. Let me know if you guys will try the deck itself, and don't forget to respond to the poll I'll be putting for our next commander if you guys want something different. And if you like the video, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Extremely appreciated as always. We are growing little by little, but we are growing. We are on 304 subscribers, so on our way to reaching 400. Like I said, I will give away something when we reach 500. And I'm also, I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram. I think I said this in the intro as well. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and whatever, because I will be giving something away on January. I'll be opening One Piece, Pokemon, and Magic packs, at least one a day. And I'll be giving something that we pull from there to 2 or 3 people. So please do not forget to do that. I will then post on my socials what the rules to participate are on the 1st, probably 1st of the December or 2nd, something like that. Yeah, this has gone long enough, so comment, like, share, subscribe. I really truly appreciate you guys, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one.